welcome back to yet another Chris the Fish 03 video. Thank you to the 400 subscribers that I've got already. Enjoy this video, and if you're not already, hit subscribe. Right, so this video is going to be giving you a quick update on what's been going on. Basically, we got yet again some more new fish. All the tanks are now pretty much at capacity. The only thing left to do is sort the tote out. In the last video you saw that I've done the DIY trickle sump, still working absolutely perfect, which is more than I can say about the DIY siphon system I did. Unfortunately it wouldn't hold the water, couldn't quite figure out what was going on, so I've just scrapped them, and instead what I've done is I've pinned the pipes to the wall, and I'll just put a hose in with a mechanical filter head, sucks it out straight down the tube. So it wasn't a complete waste of time. It's not quite as simple as turning the tap on, but it's still easy enough, and easier than it was in the first place. This time we got a massive bucket full of new fish, a plec with a ton of barbs. We've got clown barbs, filament barbs, golden, Odessa, pretty much a massive mix. We've even got some golden and a couple of black neons in there. So I've got my new USB air pump plugged in. Seems to be pretty powerful. So now we've got to get back home. So I'm going to sit in my nice new comfy chair, and we're going to start with our beautiful flower horns. I mean, like, come on, look at the beautiful colours coming out on these guys. Now I've been feeding these the fluval bug bites, serpulina, the cichlid gold, and also got some of this origins stuff, which Big Fish Lad recommended it in one of his videos. My god, it is amazing. I've been feeding it to the flower horns and to my cichlids. We've even got a nice belly coming up on these pair as well now. You can see a bit of a cock on his head. I think this one's definitely going to be a female. If you know anything about flower horns, drop a comment down below, let me know if you can tell already. But yeah, so that's the flower horns doing fantastic. Then if we come over to this one, we've got the barb tank. Now if you are usually watching my videos, you'll know this is looking a lot busier. So we picked up a load of new fish the other day as a rescue job. So we've got even more of the golden barbs, we've got some more Odessas, there's some Danios in here, we've got some leopard and zebra Danios, got a few red-eyed tetras in here as well. There was a couple of, I think there was about 3 black neons, but I moved them on to my mate because this tank is now full and I wanted them to survive. Couldn't put them in the living room tank because, as you know, that one's pretty much full as well. So we got a load. Oh yeah, look, even got some beautiful bright red cherries as well. So yeah, the barb tank is now complete and looking fantastic. It's so busy, I love it. Then we'll come over to this tank, which is the Rena 400. As you know, we've got our 3 bala sharks, got the 3 Jack Dempseys. This is a new one. This is called the Yellow Belly Albert. Absolutely stunning fish, especially when he colours up a bit more. This is him at a dull, believe it or not. Then we've got his female partner over here, holds the eggs or the fry in the mouth. Then we've got the filament barb, which I have been trying to catch because he's going to go in the tote, and I'll show you why in a minute. There's another one of our JDs and another one at the back, so there's the 3. Then, as you know, we've still got all the tinfoil barbs. We got the red tail shark. Also in here we have got the clown knife, which is just sat at the back there. Absolutely beautiful. He's been coming out a lot more. We've got the reed fish as well, which I can't see at the moment. He's usually hiding in there, so I'll show you a clip here of what it looks like. And then we've also got, where is he? We've got a bristlenose in there, we've got a couple of commonplex. Somewhere is my long nose elephant fish, but I can't quite see where he's hiding at the moment. He was out earlier. You've seen him in a previous video anyway. But then also we lost the Texas, unfortunately. The Texas cichlid didn't make it, and the Jaguar cichlid that was in here is now also in the tote. So I'll go over to the next tank before the tote, and then we'll update you on that. Yeah, I found the elephant nose. He's in here. He's not coming out at the moment, but yeah, he's still alive. He's sound. He's happy. So yeah, then we come over to this one. As I say, nothing's really changed in this one. This is more Corys than anything else. We've got the Hoplo catfish, normal and albino. We've got the Malawi fry. We've got the clown loaches. Couple of convicts which haven't got any fry at the moment for a change. We've got some geophagas in here. Still got a zebra danio in here as well. And there's the other geo. Our beautiful banded severum, and I don't know what that is. Is it a lemon severum? Is it an albino severum? Plus we've got the flying foxes and the rainbow fish. So you know all the usuals in this one. As I say, nothing's really changed. Oh, and our great big albino rainbow shark and our cubensis. You wouldn't think I've done a water change. As I say, I'm constantly cleaning this. I've even changed the lighting on it, so it's just a light LED, but oh well. So yeah, no fry in there at the moment for the convicts. Right then, as per usual, this one, as I say, nothing's changed other than a water change. Everybody's still absolutely loving on Dill, and if they're not loving on Dill, they're loving on Steve. Plus we got Giant Tango here as well, which is our logo, as you already know. Got all our beautiful Malawis in here, still showing some beautiful colours. I've been feeding the origin food to these as well, because it helps to make the colours pop. There's my beautiful Fireline Mulatto at the back. Now, as I've said before, the tote will be getting drained down a bit, because obviously we're going to be putting a window in. But for the meantime, we've got 8 filament barbs and 5 clown barbs all gone into this tote, so they're with the Jag. Hopefully Mr. Jag, who is right here, will play nicely, but only time will tell. I might have to put a few more caves in or something just to keep them all happy. Alright, so just for now I just threw a load of plants in. Some of them will weigh down because they've got weights on, some of them won't. But there's also another log just to give all the other barbs somewhere to hide if they do need it. Hopefully the Jag will play nicely. I guess time will tell. Obviously this is only temporary for now, because as you know, water's going to get drained, window put in, boxed off. I've already explained everything that's going on with this, so I'm not going to say it for like the 3rd or 4th video. There will be a full video coming on of the entire makeover. As you can see from the last video, we've still got our DIY trickle sump going, and it's still holding the water perfect. Not once have I had to mess with it. If anything, it actually works and has a constant flow better than the external filter that I've got running does. So eventually that will be coming off, but I'm just leaving it for now, just until we get it all finished. Another thing you'll notice as well, I've had a tidy up and a move around. I've added a tank under here. So this one isn't going to have a light on it. If I turn that on, you'll see this is just going to be the hospital tank. So all that's in there is sand, then we've got a little heater and a sponge filter. So that's going to be the new hospital tank instead of the massive one that we've got upstairs, which is unnecessary. And then when we come to the living room tank, we've had a few in here which are absolutely thriving. We've seen the shrimps a lot more. As I speak at the moment, you can't actually see them, but I will add some photos of the shrimps that I've caught of them in here anyway. They're absolutely huge. Even our beta is in here. He's currently hiding up the top there. You can't see it because all the bubbles off the flow, but he's hiding up at the top. He's doing absolutely fantastic. He hasn't been getting nipped fins, and he hasn't been attacking anybody else. So even though I got that hospital tank I showed you before in the garage, for him, he don't need it because he's fantastic in here, which I'm loving. And then if we come underneath, We now have a little tank for Billy as well, so you can just see him down by the rock. Well, you don't know how well you can see it, but he's got a few little bits of bloodworms in here. I put a frozen block in and he's eaten most of it. And he's got a filter in there as well, so he's doing absolutely fantastic as well. He's even coming out more and swimming about, and he's a lot more active than he was in the tub. So there is the living room tank. So now we will go upstairs and I'll show you the beta and the hospital tank. Alright, so as I said earlier, every single one of these tanks has had a water change done on them. If I close the blinds, there you go, you can see a bit better. So we've got our silver dollar in here, who is still pretty bad, but he's healing up nicely. He's been doing absolutely fantastic considering the state he was in. Don't know how well you can see him now. Here, look, he's coming out to see us. So he's still healing up. You can see it, bad shape he's in. But considering that was a couple of weeks ago, he don't look half as bad as he was. And then obviously we've got Neo, who absolutely stunning. As I said, he's in a tank on his own up here because I didn't want to risk him in with the community tank downstairs, but he seems to be fine. And as I say, the blue one downstairs seems to be fine. So yeah, this guy will soon be moving into the garage, into the smaller hospital tank, because this one is just too much and out of place, and I'm getting into trouble for having it in here. But at least he's swimming around now, which is more than he was, because he was just sat in that one corner the whole time. Now he's actually moving about. Alright, so now we're back into the fish room. I've gave you the tour of all the tanks. As I said, everything is going fantastic, thank God. Touch wood, no problems as of yet. We're managing to stay on top of everything. My biggest happiness is gotta be the flower horns and how quick they're growing and the colours coming out and everything else. The male beta in the community tank, I'm going to let you guess for a second what I'm going to call him. Did you guess it? I'm going to name him Morpheus. Why? Because the one upstairs is Neo, so the one downstairs can be called Morpheus. Matrix, gotta love it. Gotta have them matching anyway. So, as I said earlier, we have now got 400 subscribers. Thank you so goddamn much. I am so chuffed. Yes, I'm still 600 away from my target, but I'm still happy to be getting what I have been getting. As I say, I don't do these videos for the money. Granted, it would be helpful and it would be great, but in the meantime, I'm just glad that there are people watching them. I know out of that 400, there's probably about 150 that are actually watching the videos. Either way, I still appreciate people watching them, people hitting the thumbs up, people that are hitting the subscribe button. I don't know how many of you are actually coming from Facebook, because I know that's my main source of like plastering them around. But hello and welcome to all you guys as well. But for now, I think that's pretty much everything. So we're going to say thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.